everyone.
What's up guys, unofficial MCU here, hope you're all doing well, and in this video we have a new Captain Marvel to the Marvels, a new reveal and tease here for the upcoming movie. We're going to go ahead and hop right on into it. In this video we are going to be taking a read from the Direct's article. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there as well. I quickly want to throw out that potential spoilers. I mean, it was revealed from the director of the movie, so take it how you want. So as they read, the Marvels, aka Captain Marvel 2 director Nia DaCosta confirmed that the movie will return to a familiar MCU location in the movie. On top of serving as a sequel to Captain Marvel, the Marvels will follow up on 5 other movies and shows on Disney Plus, bringing back plenty of other familiar faces, such as Nick Fury, Monica Rambeau, Miss Marvel, and the Khan family. There have even been clues in the trailers and marketing and promoting pointing to a Shang-Chi connection, while the sequel even explores some of the same dynamics found in the Hawkeye Disney Plus show. This year all being said, the Marvels will prominently return to the Kree homeworld seen in the first Captain Marvel movie. The Marvels director Nia DaCosta confirmed in an official production brief for the MCU blockbuster that the movie will return to the Kree homeworld Hala, as featured in the 2019's Captain Marvel. The director, Nia DaCosta, expressed her desire to ensure each planet felt distinct, with no overlap in designs, teasing some of the terrains on Tarnax and Aldana, saying that, in quote, "A big thing with the production design was that I wanted each planet to feel distinct. I wanted to make sure that there was no overlap of the designs. So, when we're in Tarnax, the buildings are shaped with a beautiful flow to them. All of the plates were done in Iceland for Tarnax, so it was a very specific terrain, like the mossy rocks and the gray sky. When we got to the planet Aldana, I wanted it to be sun and color and bright and warm and happy." Ending that quote right there, Nia DaCosta, that is something that I overly praise you for, making sure that there is a distinction between different locations, especially planets, and that they all don't feel the same, or like Earth, essentially, just like Earth's, but like redone, like a small detail here or there that makes it different than like the normal Earth. And the fact that she went out of her way and to make sure and ensure that this was going to work and that was going to be the case, that each like planet or location would have its own distinct design, is something that I really love, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing with this movie. She went into detail furthermore about how Hala will be presented as this technological city, both when it's explored in the past and in the present, even then confirming that there's going to be flashbacks for the Marvels movie, saying that, in quote, "Then we're in Hala, in the past and in the present. I wanted to show a technological city. I just really wanted to make sure that each place had a distinct feel, like going to another country. That was really important to me in terms of the design and also in terms of color." Ending that quote right there, she not only, gives us more insight on like the design, the thought process going into that, like making sure that I want it to feel distinct and different when we're going to new planets and new locations here, like as if in the real world when you're going to a different country, it's going to have many differences. But in there, as I had also mentioned into the fact of that, she's confirming that there are going to be flashbacks for the Marvels movie as well, which is something that we did not know beforehand. So I'm very much looking forward to that as well. More of Captain Marvel's backstory and maybe like flashbacks to the first Captain Marvel movie, I think, is what we're going to see here. In that brief, the director had also mentioned Captain Marvel's 2 villain, Dar-Ben, Zhao Ashton, who will be hellbent on saving the Kree home planet of Hala, kind of revealing some of the villains in this movie, her overall motives for like what she's doing, and she's here to defend the Kree, saying that, in quote, "Kree leader Dar-Ben, who's played by Zhao Ashton, a warrior scientist turned politician who is hellbent on saving the Kree home planet of Hala and exalting her people to their rightful place in the universe." Ending that quote right there. She really just wants to protect her people, like home planet, and I think that's a kind of a given origin story. It's almost in a way kind of a cliche to a point, but I'm still very much looking forward to that. So with this all being said, it seems that the Marvels is going to have some major Kree connections, and also with explaining that going forward. Just as with what the case was with the first Captain Marvel movie, the Kree, and therefore their home planet of Hala, are expected to play a major part in the Marvels movie, the sequel. This is particularly highlighted by the villainous role of Zhao Ashton's Dar-Ben character, as she looks to return Hala and the Kree back to their former glory. In the Marvel comics, Dar-Ben has been gender swapped for the MCU, which is perfectly fine. I'm not here to complain about that. I think that's honestly great. Was a military general who overthrew the Kree Emperor, claiming control and framing the assassination of his predecessor on the Skrulls. If the MCU adapts the latter of that part of that story, that will be the bound to reignite the Kree/Skrull war, which appeared to be heading for peace after the Secret Invasion Disney Plus show teased the beginning of the talks of this. And so I believe one thing's for sure is that the Skrulls aren't wanted on Earth anymore, and that there is kind of like this silent kind of secret war almost at that between the Skrulls and Earth. One interesting tease from the director, Nia DaCosta, came as mentioned of Hala will be featured in the past and the present, as I had mentioned, suggesting that not only will Captain Marvel and her fellow female heroes take a trip to the Kree homeworld, but fans may be treated to flashbacks as well, perhaps to Dar-Ben's past for more flashbacks. What's less clear though, however, is how Dar-Ben's plot to restore the Kree to their former glory will attract the attention of Captain Marvel, not to mention how it will lead to the superhero body swapping with Monica Rambeau, Miss Marvel, from the trailers. This here all being said, there was a lot revealed in this overall tease and this interview here, this brief from the Marvel's director, Nia DaCosta. I love it when the directors are just very upfront and open about their projects, revealing like a lot of details and things, but not going too far into it, or like, spoiling, things like that of that nature. But of course, that is something I love to see. There's been a lot revealed here in this. There's a lot to kind of take in, and there's a lot I'll be discussing going forward in the future, in future videos here on the channel. So all the more reason to grab that subscribe button if you haven't already. Of course, we're discussing and talking about all types of Marvel-related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So if you guys are into any of that, grab that subscribe button and join us here today. Of course, I would love to hear all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. What do you want to see with the Marvels, and especially into the regards of everything that we've discussed in today's video? Let me know what you guys are all thinking in the comment section down below. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been Unofficial MCU. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. Peace out.